Welcome everyone. My name is Maharaj. Today is Wednesday, December 10. We had a crazy day with the FOMC meeting, rate cuts page. What an insane day we had, and imagine getting almost 200%, 250% gain on your calls or on your day trading option. How insane is that? I want to quickly review some of the day trades that I took today. Before we will quickly go over some of the trading view charts on a SPY 1 minute today, and I will probably walk you guys through about some of the trades that I took, and walk you guys through some of the awesome wins that I took today. Before I do that, I quickly want to talk to about I have a Discord channel where I like to use this as my journal for my all my day trades. Here's where I like to share all my entries, exits, scale in, scale outs, every single thing that I'm taking. Majority of the call outs that I have done were on my live trading. You are able to see my screen, my trading view screen. I'm sharing my reading throughout the day with everyone to understand why we are taking certain trades and how where can they exit and things like that. You can see at 9:39 I'm saying that call entry. At 9:55 I'm saying puts entry. At 10:10 I mentioned I'm taking op calls here. So all my alerts are here in a real time, and everybody in the discords are following my trades and making good money and really happy with it. Let's quickly talk about let's quickly take a look at our SPY today. Um, and some of the trades that I decided to take and alerted in my Discord. So first price was obviously we had some red candles and we decided to reverse here, and that's where we decided to take a very early open trade here, and this is where I took a call entry. As you can see, the price kind of nicely worked out. Then price decided to somewhat gets a choppy in here. So when the price gets choppy on a 1 minute, obviously we are working with some higher time frames at this point. I like to use 1 minute, 3 minute charts to identify my entries and exits, scale in, scale out positions or locations. So that's why I'm going to review 1 minute charts with you guys. Um, then we got a 15 minute we got a 15-minute orb here. As you can see, a rectangle, a box here. Decided to take one of the trade as it seemed like a price action. I have already done a retest on the orb and somewhat breaking out, so I decided to take an out and probably got a very small 10% or so. I scaled out majority of my position but decided to hold a runner in case price decides to fly up somewhere in the coming hours. So you can see price did break out, so we'll go over that very soon. Then price did couple of the double bottom triple double top triple tops here. Price decided to reverse all the way back into the orb here. I didn't really play that particular one. Then price went all the way back up here and then again decided to reverse. That's when I realized price is just we are probably gonna have a very range day with the FOMC meeting and uncertainty in the market. That's where price came down all the way down, and I mentioned taking calls here as a reversal play, and look how nicely these calls worked out for me. The 10 the calls I had mentioned here, they worked out very nicely. I scaled out majority of my calls here and I was still holding a runner. Not only this, guys, I was also looking at IWM throughout the time, and if we look at 1 minute chart, I was also drawing some of the channels, and this is where around 10:43, 44, this is where I decided to take IWM calls. 53% wins, guys, just for nothing. 53% win. Same thing, spy calls we do here. All these spy calls give me almost 60% win, 58% win right here on this channel. How easy that would be. Then price decided to consolidate. We don't know if it's doing double top. It's deciding to bounce higher. By that time I had this channel drew out. You can see the price somewhat consolidated and go back down. It did something similar here. So I drew this channel over here, or I don't know, whatever the line you want to call it. um, then price was here consolidating, so not much to play here, right? No, not much to trade here in a choppy market with the premiums not going through. So I have a habit of drawing some type of channels here, and then every time price breaks out of those channels, I like to take those price action plays for extra bonus. I call them bonus trades, so I call that on live Some people took ARP calls here in my Discord, very good on them. At least they are paying attention to the strategy I've been teaching them, and then they got a nice win here, almost 40%, 45% win here, straight. Um, then this is another entry for the puts. This is where our price couldn't really break through this channel here. That's where we decided to take some puts, and look how nicely those puts gave us the nice big wins we got all the way over here. After that, price market pretty much got choppy here because we know the notes are coming out from Fed rate cuts, FOMC cut notes are coming out. I took a straddle here. I took my first straddle. I got 76% on this big massive green candle. 76% gain. That's the exit. We all know how crazy the premiums move. So soon as I see the green, I kind of want to take my gains and run away with it. So I got 76% around that. The puts gave me 55%, and then after that I pretty much chased these calls. So around the meeting at the live speech time, I did another straddle, and I got 74% calls on the calls, and around 55% I took an exit on puts here. I gave all my entries to my during the live trading here. I want to talk about some of the calls entries, and then I was holding these runners because obviously the price is pumping, and I was looking at US 500, and looks like we are already here at 6887. 6900 was already on the table, guys. I was definitely targeting for it. I scaled out majority of my position, just was holding the runners, and look where the price went all the way to the 6900. This is where I scaled out. Soon as they wicked me, I decided to sell my runners. I was still holding them to see what it's doing. Look at this weird candle we got. But these calls went all the way to the 250%, 245%, around that. How massive in that is. And don't forget that once the price is already there, looks like it's consolidating, slowly curling down. I was also looking at IWM, and I mentioned in my Discord, hey, I'm going to try. This is not a bad place to try for reversal puts, right? Why not? So reversal puts, look how much we gotta move all the way down here. I like to sell it before the market close, and we got a massive 85%, 87% win here. Crazy wins throughout the day. I am nicely green like every other day here. Very happy with today's price action. First half of the day was pretty much nothing to trade, still taking my gains here, and then took advantage of FOMC meeting and got a nice green wins over here. If you want to catch these type of wins with me, please feel free to reach out, ask any question you have. I will be more than happy to help. The description and the comment has my Discord link that I have posted. Feel free to join and take a look. Who knows, you might be catching 200% with me. Sounds great. All right, thank you so much. See you tomorrow.